It's Al Cole from CBS Radio, host of the syndicated talk show People of Distinction, cluing you in that in our 21st century, I'll tell you, products and services are sold through video. That's right, so sell it through video at Al Cole Enterprises and SAG 14 Production Company. You got it, and right now you got it too. Enjoy another outstanding audio clip from our international guest list featuring my son, the fantastic Benji Cole, on People of Distinction.
On the line with us today, we have Thomas E. Sipp Sr. We'll be discussing his book, The Other Side of the Shamans, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And just so you guys are aware, Thomas was brought to People of Distinction today by some of the best movers in the business, Ingress Advertising Publishing. You can find them at ingressadvertising.com. And guys, I'm so excited to have Thomas here on the line with us because, you know, the book that we're going to be discussing, The Other Side of the Shamans, is such a powerful narrative, and really it's such an educational narrative. It's all about bringing an awareness to the world of shamans. And I'm really excited to learn. I'm really excited to take this journey with him. But before we go in there, before we introduce him, I just want to make sure that we put it out there, guys, that this is an adult novel, okay? It is not intended for younger readers. So just be aware of that, because the concepts that are discussed within the book really are only meant to be directed towards mature audiences. Well, let's jump right in. The Other Side of the Shamans. Talk to us a little bit about it. Give us a brief synopsis.
Okay, well, it's in two parts. The first part is historical, basically. It starts in the late 18th century, around 1792, and has as its hero, as its antagonist, a Ho-Chunk, a Native American from the Ho-Chunk tribe named Walking Horse, who was born a prodigy, very, very intelligent, but became started to develop shamanistic powers, the ability to go into a trance and communicate with the afterlife, with the spirits called Wayakins is their name. And he could use this information then to help tell the future, to help read minds, basically telepathy. And ultimately, he learned how to move objects, telekinesis, simply with his mind. And he battles evil, especially a Hessian, a German mercenary who fought in the Revolutionary War, who married a young socialite from Philadelphia, who he beats and sexually assaults. And the shaman, Walking Horse, rescues her. And it goes on and on from that point. The second part of the book, it takes place in the 20th century, starting in the 1950s, where a young man grows up and decides to become a Catholic priest. And he is ordained, becomes a priest, but he encounters a very evil cardinal, a prince of the church, as they're called, who has his own agenda. He has shamanistic capabilities, as does this young priest, and they battle throughout the second part of the book until it comes to a climax.
Next question that I'd like to go into is, we know why this particular narrative and this particular concept was intriguing to you. Why didn't it just stop there and just stay as something that you yourself explored, but you wanted to take it a step further and actually put all of this into a book and publish it for the public? Why did you feel this book needed to be written?
Well, I think there's a fascination with some of the aspects, like I mentioned, the afterlife and the spirits, the spirit world and things of that nature. That's very much a popular concept nowadays. But the history aspect, especially with the Native Americans, I believe is important for all of us to appreciate even further than we may already do.
It's Al Cole from CBS Radio, host of the syndicated talk show People of Distinction, cluing you in that in our 21st century, I'll tell you, products and services are sold through video. That's right, so sell it through video at Al Cole Enterprises and SAG 14 Production Company. You got it, and look forward to enjoying other outstanding audio clips from our international guest list featuring my son, the fantastic Benji Cole, on People of Distinction.